guys, what is up? It's Ziru. Welcome back to the free-to-play account. Today we're going to be going over progress, and I'm also going to take a look at ToA and go over some information on ToA. First thing we're going to get into is our team that we have been building and put together. On Sunday, after I got done recording, I was able to pull a Lauren secret dungeon. So I got that farmed up the 40 pieces, got a ton of people friend requesting to get into that dungeon, so I got a lot of extra pieces from that, so I didn't have to farm it that hard, but I did get Lauren out of there. So I've been getting her leveled up. I'm actually going to get her put into the team and take out the Elven Archer. So what I'm going to end up running is going to be the Water Magic Knight, Bernard, Shannon, Lauren, and the Garuda. And then once I get Veramos, I will get him swapped in, and hopefully this coming weekend, or I may use some gems to open up the light dungeon. I may farm that up and hopefully try and get an Inugami out of there. It's what I'd really like to get. Or with the current event that's going on, hopefully I can get enough of the ancient coins and buy my Fran, and then I will take out the Shannon, because Fran does an attack buff. And with both Lauren and Fran, they also have attack bar control, and I'll run those two with Veramos, with Bernard, and with the Magic Knight until I can get a quicker team put together to throw in there. But that's that progress there. I have been able to push into the magic halls. I've been up to 5 on just about all of the halls, just farming B5. The team's really comfortable there currently, so I've just been staying in B5, just farming up essences. Go through a pack of energy here, then go through a pack of energy there, just farming through essences. I'm still on B4 in Giants. I really want to get the team well-rounded, all at about 5 stars or better, and push that a little bit further. But I've been hitting B4, getting some 3 and 4 star runes, mostly just trying to keep the 4-star runes and selling the rest unless they're an upgrade for one of the units that I'm going to use in here. But that's that progress. I have not touched dragons. I have not touched necro at all. And I have been able to get my team into hard. My Water Magic Knight can now farm stage 1 hard. So been in there leveling up monsters, and been leveling up some food, but primarily I have been working on all of these monsters over here. Every single one of these monsters in here, except for the light Garuda and the boomerang warrior, every other monster in here is a fusion monster. Every single one of these need to get to 4-star max so I can use them for their appropriate fusion. These are what I've collected so far. Progressing through some of the challenges gives you some of the fusion pieces as you progress through the fusion challenge. So I've just been really focusing on these, leveling up, getting all of these guys to at least 3-star max. I've still got a few left, but I've been focusing on them and then leveling up some food every so often. I've got some food left. My Water Magic Knight Lapis is almost level 40. So that's just where I've been as far as farming food. I have been putting most of it into the fusions so I can get to work on getting Veramos fused as quick as possible and getting him going. But that's how that looks. And that's the progress so far. I've been farming around in the arena a little bit with my rivals, doing those every time they come up, and then just dabbling around in matches, just trying to get some glory badges so I can come in here and do some of the questing that it asks you to do as far as the quest log goes. So I've been playing around in there doing some of that stuff. As far as my coins, I'm up to 70. I just need 30 more and I will be able to get my Fran. Just need 30 more coins and I'll get her, start building her up. So that's how we're looking there. Now, ToA opens up shortly after you progress a little bit into Kairos Dungeon and progress a little bit through the campaign. It'll open up and you can go in here and start climbing up the tower. Each 10 levels gives you a particular reward. So every normal stage you play will get one summoning stone. Every 5th stage will give you some crystals. And then each of the numbered stage on the 10s will give you out these rewards here. Optimally, as you put your team together, you would like to try to climb up as high as you can each reset. No matter how far that is, just go as far up as you can and collect the rewards that you can get. The team that you're building for your giants will be able to climb up a fair bit without getting too into depth in building a mainstream ToA team. I do have a suggested team. I will go over those units here in just a sec. But these are the rewards that you can get all the way up to stage 100. If you are using scrolls or summoning a lot, the main set of at least a free-to-play standpoint of monsters that you would like to get to go into ToA is, first off, your farmer is actually going to be really good for ToA. So your Water Magic Knight is going to be your first unit, plus she has that all attack lead, so everybody gets an attack buff anywhere you use her as long as she's the leader. It's 25% attack buff. So she's going to be your first. Okay. After that, you will want to use your Veramos. So you'll definitely want to get him fused. Next is going to be your Fran and your Lauren. You definitely want to use both of them. And then your 5th unit, I would recommend getting the Fire Griffin and building him. He's going to be your 5th, which is Spectre. That's the 5-man team that I would work on putting into ToA. Now, the good news on that is as you grind through, and if you're grinding secret dungeons and you're doing the events to get the ancient coins, 4 of those units you should already have. It's a completely farmable team. You can get Spectre pretty easily. from either unknown scrolls. As you open those, he has a chance to come out of those. If you're using your mystic scrolls, you can use them there. I do not believe he is a farmable unit, but he is fairly easy to get. I think he's going to be one of the harder of those 5 units to get, but he is definitely an option to go with. I would recommend getting him either by unknown scrolls or mystical scrolls, but that is the most common easy team. There are some variations to that team. Some you could use Beretta, which is the fire sliff. You could fuse him out of the fusion and use him instead of the water magic knight. But the other good reasons for the team that I went through is the water magic knight. When she is awakened, both her skill 1 and skill 2 manipulate the attack bar. So when she's awakened, this gets powered up, and each hit on the unit that she's attacking plus the third hit has a chance to decrease the attack bar by 25%. This one absorbs 25% of the attack bar, so that's why you want her in there. And then with Spectre, his third skill puts a slow, and then once you get him second awakened, it'll also do an attack debuff. The Fairy Queen and the Lauren both do attack bar manipulation on their skills. The skill 1 for the Fairy Queen, which is a triple hitter, it hits 3 times. Each hit reduces the attack bar. And then the same thing with Lauren, her ability. So on here, 20% to decrease the attack bar by 10%. And then with Lauren, when she's awakened, or not when she's awakened, but her third skill passive decreases the attack bar by 20% with each attack and weakens defense for 1 turn. So, and plus on her second she'll see strips. She can strip beneficial effects off of the enemy, and she also has an HP interruption, a heal block. So that's a really good team. Another unit you can stick in there would be the Wind Penguin, which is Mav. He's pretty good in there. On my primary global account, the last 2 months, I have been able to beat ToA normal with the team that I just went through. So it does work. And my runes are not the best 6-star runes available. A lot of my units are in a mixture of 5-star and 6-star runes. But that's ToA. I recommend strongly just start dabbling in it. As soon as you get your 5-man team kind of situated and what 5 you're going to play with in the beginning, start going in there, climb up a few of the levels, get to level 10, get to level 20, 30 if you're able. Just push as far as you can each month, and then as you improve that team, try and go up a little bit higher, or if you're able to get the 5 monsters, then you can start pushing in there. But those are my suggestions for ToA. But definitely hit that every month. The rewards are worth it, and before you know it, you will be clearing ToA normal every month. But If these videos are helping, if you guys are liking them, definitely like and subscribe below. We're progressing pretty well. I'm hoping throughout the course of this week to get some of the units I'm missing. I do have a few scrolls saved up. Maybe this weekend. I've been saving up all of my crystals. I may buy an additional pack with my crystals, and I may do an opening this weekend, and let's see what we can get. Any 4 stars will definitely be a help depending on what we pull, but most of them will be a help. But I'm going to try and stick with those 3-star monsters that I would really like to get to kind of fill out some of my teams, or even some of the fusion 3 stars that we cannot farm up. I've been doing a ton of farming in the stage 1 Famine. I did get the fire salamander from there finally for one of the fusion monsters, but I have yet to pull a fire Inugami. I'm really hoping I get one of those pretty quick so I can start building him up. I've got to get into the Rift of Worlds. I want to get that unlocked so I can in turn unlock the dimension hole over here, which I have to clear Rift Raid 1, but I cannot get into the Rift of Worlds until I have the World Boss unlocked, and I do believe that the World Boss does not unlock until I finish these 4 chapters over here. So I'm trying to progress, push through, not really scattered all over the place, but I really want to get into the dimension hole to start working on Second Awakenings. I've got Lauren, and I've got my Water Magic Knight. If I can get a Fran, if I can get those coins unlocked from the current event that's going on and get my other 30 coins, if I can get my Fran, I can get in here and start. That's a pretty decent team to farm through some of these levels, is the Water Magic Knight, the Fran, and the Lauren, because you can basically turn block each of the bosses that are in here for your Second Awakenings. Early on, you probably won't be able to clear, but maybe the first or second level, because there's 5 levels, 1 for each of the different elements. You may be able to only clear the first or second, maybe the 3rd level, and you'll just stay there and farm. Yes, it'll take a lot longer because your energy on this is limited and it's on a different recharge, but once I get this unlocked, I will go over a whole thing on going in here and some free-to-play teams, and they are a tad bit on the rune reliant, so you do want some decent runes going in here. So for now, I'm going to focus on Kairos, keep my runes coming in, because the event is based off of farming runes because of all the new updates. So I'm going to stay in here, try and get the points in there from rune farming, so I can get those ancient coins so I can get my Fran. But that's the progress so far, and that's my plans for ToA. I plan on jumping in there pretty soon. There was only 12 days left of this season for the ToA before it resets each month. But thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if these are helpful, or if you like the content. The guild is up and running. It is called Ivory Dragons. We are on the Asia server. Definitely get in here. I can help answer any questions, help look at your teams, see what you've got going on, kind of guide you in the direction to progress into the end game without many hiccups, or without any hiccups at all. Once we get into the end game, you guys will be as knowledgeable as what I've got to date. I'm progressing pretty good, but thank you guys, and I'll catch you in the next video.